Oh my god, I've been muted this whole time. I've been sitting here screaming. I ran in. I got home from work and I ran in. Oh, another Kenna game. Interesting. Hold on, I'm getting it up. I'm getting it up on the screen. I just saw Kenna, that's all. Which I own the first game, but I haven't played it. But it looked good. PlayStation Studios. Hold on, I'm getting up. Sucker Punch. I'm getting it up. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, it's another ghost game, I'm presuming. We were just vibing to the campfire. I'm coming. I literally just got home. Started screaming. Ran to my computer as fast as I could. Volumes checked. Oh, it's because I had it muted. It's because I had it muted. I'm so tired. Not loud even for me. There we go. I know my model isn't on screen. I'm coming. I got home 30 seconds ago. I got home like moments before the stream went live. I literally.
On top, Sam?
Oh my god, Death Stranding?
For me. I can't wait to find out.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach coming to PC? It was a Game of the Year nominee. Do not say that to Kojima. Yeah, a moose arrives precisely when she means to. Yeah, I literally came screaming into my house, ran up the stairs, opened OBS, and started the stream. I did not drive like a maniac. My greatest weakness is I drive like the little old lady that I am. I am almost obsessive.
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable
in my
moments that
safe
never get old.
driving.
The result is 4Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox.
Can you bump it
where
up
you and
a
your friends
smidge?
succeed
Yeah.
through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same.
What is this?
At the heart of 4Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport.
Sorry, I'm trying to
fix it. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades for your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots.
I'm trying to fix it.
We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent
I've ruined everything.
replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter.
I live, bitch!
Creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy. evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the
Maple
scanner
when
boss,
she exploded
a
in
huge
Nickelodeon
geologic
slime
surveyor
like that
scans
alien.
flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic
Now
obstacle
Syrup is
course
screaming
of
at me.
lasers to
I'm
avoid
only
while
one
attempting to destroy the boss
person!
itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal
Hold on, it's
laser
gonna
grids.
disappear again for 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Our goal here
Oh
is to
god,
create
why am I
something
so
new,
big?
where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened."
I can't believe
Currently
that
in
just
pre-beta,
happened!
So there's still plenty of polish to come.
There.
And we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
I'm not gonna fail to save the world. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna be so good at everything. Oh my god, I'm so tired, man. I'm
look!
Oh,
What's this?
oh, it's Pragmata.
That's
again.
the Earth.
No, I'm a very safe driver. I refuse to go above the speed limit. I'm such an old woman about it, which is why I always need to like try to account for
Looks
extra
a bit
time.
like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I
Hi,
haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
honey.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
Hey, Hugh. What were you like as a kid?
When I was young, I was in an orphanage.
I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
What in the...
I haven't played the demo yet. Some of my friends have played the demo and seem to like it.
6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's not good.
He's here.
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under.
He's
The
here.
Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
He's so here.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Oh my god, wait. I want him to kick me like
We're
that.
running out of time.
Imagine him kicking me in this form, but in that exact way.
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Gosh, my bastard.
I want him to put me through a wall like that.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
Hold on. Sure, this is like so much funny.
with you.
I just got home.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
God, I'm so excited. It's so soon too. She's soon. God, his forearms are so slutty.
There.
Look at them.
Yeah.
tearfully look at how slutty his forearms are.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Resident Evil so soon!
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain.
Oh!
2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
A bunch of my friends from college were big
photo
Legacy of Kain boys.
The digital deluxe version of the game
it,
includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Was Defiance the PS2 one? Nacha! Nacha!
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation. This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power. Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters.
I thought she was just going to say new
hours
types.
of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations. Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
無限転身の名にかけて。
I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I've never really played Dead or Alive. I mostly only know the characters from their Senran Kagura cameos.
デッドアライブ6をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加。
This checks out. No, did you play the beach volleyball game? Of course I did. Do you want me to stream it? I'm always worried that if I stream a Senran, I'm gonna get like I'm gonna take a day ban or something. Respectfully.
発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
I was gonna say there's nothing interesting there. I was just pulling up so I can Google Senran
デッドアライブ
Kagura
は
characters.
1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。
Do it!
数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で
No, I was trying
30
to
周年になります。
Google Senran Kagura.
そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく
If
思
you
い
want
ま
to
す。
look at it, I
では
had Twitch,
最後に
YouTube, X,
こちらの
Blue
映像をご
Sky,
覧ください。
YouTube, Skeb, VGen, and How Long to Beat, and my Gmail inbox. I'm not a very exciting person. Valid concern, please. We need the beaches and bitches.
デッ
Understood.
ドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。続報お待ちください。
Is this DOA? Yeah, where the fuck have you been? What is this? Oh, Christ. Oh, this is the new control resident! Let's fucking go!
I see the spotlights. And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resident on our hands. No one should have survived that. God. Then I'll hurry.
I'm so excited for him to be the main character.
I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before. We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him.
Yeah, it was Ayame from Dead or Alive, because she's a ninja, so they brought her into Senran Kagura.
Main weapon, the aberrant
She looks so good.
And his supernatural abilities. There
This is what she looks like
you can
in
discover
Senran
to suit your
Kagura.
playstyle.
It's so cool. Put over me instead of the gameplay. Whoa, he stabbed the shit out of that guy.
While in combat,
She
we
looks
encourage
so
you to play
cool.
aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
This is like very melee focused compared to Control 1.
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Yeah, the vibes are completely different.
Almost there, Zoe.
Yeah, like that's actually really cool.
What the hell is that thing? I think I hear something. I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Yeah, like the genre looks different, even. This looks so different. I'm into it though. I'm into it, but it looks, yeah, like a super different.
Long ago,
What is this?
you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
What is this? This is like my exact shit. I mean, it looked like there was co-op. There's definitely co-op. Crimson Moon. Huh. The new thing. Oh, this is the Game Freak. This honestly looks like a banger fucking neat. The stuff that they showed on the Xbox. Yeah, the stuff that they showed on the Xbox showcase, I was like, ooh! Yeah, there's like a lot of different ways to build your character, so you can pretty much like make your playstyle what you want it. Evolved like a Pokemon. Yeah, I am excited for this. Beast of Reincarnation.
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
August 4th.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game, including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options. Discover the secrets behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype.
The secrets of Rayman's development.
Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà notre console.
Which one of these is Michel Ancel?
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical editions will be available June 26th.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight.
The one with the little rat.
Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island. Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5
horizon.
tomorrow.
Did they really just fucking say that? I will come there in person.
Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met. Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her.
If I worked on the PlayStation marketing team, I would simply have scrubbed the word Horizon from the script unless they're gonna show Horizon 3.
While confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations.
Yeah, they're taunting
Neva
me.
Prologue launches February 19th.
That's soon. That's next
Up
week.
Next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire. A team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
I was about to say, Tenchu. Shinobi Ops. I enjoy an Acquire on occasion. Yeah, Acquire mentioned? Tenchu boys. This is giving. This is like a not what I'm used to. POV wise for a Tenchu, but the vibes are there. that box tech? Can they do that? That was Snake copyrighted. Is that a monkey? Yako. Shinobi hops. Boy. What the? Oh no. What?
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
Avatar 2. Is that a chicken? You better fucking believe it is. You better. That just awakened something in somebody. This is just a beef as fuck rooster. Look at his chicken feet! I have no idea if this is supposed to come across humorous or not. Every time I see his chicken feet, I get sent. This is the bird that drank tears, by the way. Windless. Project Windless. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Our newest racer has arrived!
Let's go! Now this is pod racing, boys!
Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
Oh my god. I used to play the N64 pod racing game so much when I was a kid. I would rent it all the time.
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me
Did
back
he
right
just
now,
kick his head
I'd
off?
be frozen in carbonite!
Shit kind of hits. Galactic Racer.
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
Jibs, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what
Sassy
you
baby
do next.
Bond.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before. We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too.
I'm sweating! Please! Ah! Yeah, baby! Let's fucking go!
One more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
Outer Heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid!
Peace Walker Online, baby! Who's ready to play?
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Can't believe I have to replay both
We are
games.
not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country as our deterrent.
I'm gonna play both.
Simply said
again.
Over and
then I'm gonna play Peace Walker Online for 200 hours.
Boss. Is that you? Answer me! Boss!
We're fucking eating. yeah. Day 1, baby. Day 1! August 27th! I'm the Ghost Babble! You guys are you saying fucking Ghost Babble!
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えてプレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに今回の発表を記念いたしまして、メタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語メタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターも特別なセールを実施しています。50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。そして最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。I
will. I'm scared. A tribute to Snake from an octopus. Decoy octopus spin-off. I was gonna say I had no acids, that's because I didn't beat those. I'm so excited to replay MGS4 and Peace Walker. I'm gonna play so much Peace Walker online. We all have to. I hope there's crossplay for Peace Walker. Castlevania 40th anniversary.
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King of France.
Ooh. Oh, is this based on the most recent Netflix season? Because I think that one was like in France, right?
So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont, last of House Belmont.
Oh, it is based on the show. Belmont's Curse.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイアモーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
That looks cool. Anyway, who's gonna play Peace Walker online with me?
Simon, listen to me.
Oh my fucking god.
You can't stay in this room forever.
Oh my god!
I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
I knew it! We're eating! We're fucking eating!
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different. I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Person. Silent Hill Townfall. I'm in. Say less. I will be watching that.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
Anime? So I hope Peace Walker has crossplay, so because I wanna like have sessions. I wanna do stream sessions of the multiplayer, but I don't want it to be like, oh, only PC or whatever.
Hey, Ash, come on.
Oh, it's
Let's
Pokemon.
Begin our journey.
Unironically.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
Rev Noir. Okay. I'm gonna be so real. After you showed me Master Collection Volume 2 and a Silent Hill, I cannot focus on anything. I can't. I'm thinking too much. I got too much in my brain.
皆さんこんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
Oh my God, Konami! Oh, Konami! I love you! I love you!
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted. He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
I was gonna say, is this John Wick? It's giving Keanu.
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
It's giving Keanu, please. This is definitely John Wick. The Baba Yaga.
I believe you are ready.
Has Keanu ever been in a video game? Shut up. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm back. I too will be in attendance. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog mentioned.
Good morning, New Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison.
Bungie, oh, is this marathon?
Outside. It's quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until a long time. For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure. So small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk.
One thing that's kind of interesting is they aren't leaning into the old art style. Like, they had a very specific, like, set of colors and graphics they were using, and it seems like they did try to change some stuff. At least in, like, the graphic overlays.
We need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out.
They're trying They think you forgot. Okay, that one looks closer.
Alcesia, I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
I hope it's fun and there's something for antisocial FPS players like me.
Embrace. Embrace.
It actually looks like they're like reverting to a more like actual retro style, which is kind of interesting. Like graphics.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
Server slam. That's what I call it when the waiter gets my order wrong and I body slam him.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon.
All right.
Today we're excited to announce our Server Slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our Server Slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch. From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the Server Slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months.
Oh,
first, Marvel Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week. Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go! In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities.
She was fine. I think she was mad that I was making so much noise.
All Miles talks about
and
is
not
how to be a better Spider-Man.
And not snuggling her.
How to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes 2 fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
That's kind of cool.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking.
I
Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries.
Oh, this is cute, actually. So you can't talk, you just have to hold stuff up. That would actually be really fun for collabs, like not being able to talk.
That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down.
I keep forgetting about this, but it does look cool.
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe.
You know, people would just Discord it. Yeah, but you gotta follow the rules.
I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show off our Comeback Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
Oh god.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around.
I keep forgetting, this is the
Eventually,
Returnal.
you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse.
Ooh!
The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it.
Huh?
A true team is unbreakable!
Oh!
You cannot stand against the storm.
Oh, Tokon.
Feel the power of Mother Earth!
Let me at them, Storm. Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this!
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done.
Steve Bloom.
You're cooked, Bob.
Initiating attack.
Bloom Watch.
I am all that remains of Shi'ar technology. Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Prepare to be disassembled is what I say to people. That's what I say to everyone at work.
Together!
Pokon!
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes
his
have
chest
armor on them,
definitely just
so
had
he's
jiggle
literally gonna be able
physics
to
on
shred
it.
through opponents' attacks.
She threatens me with
レンジャーは体
disassembly
の
all
いろん
the
な部分
time.
をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's gonna set up so many traps that her opponents are gonna feel like they're running an obstacle course.
トレーラーの冒頭では新たに紡がれるマーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を含めさせていただきました。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ20キャラクターのプレイヤブルを実装しまして2026年8月6日に発売いたします。
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions
It's
and goodies,
Marvel
and we can't
time,
wait
baby.
to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and
Stay tuned.
Please. Oh. Oh! Oh!
Zeus! Your son has returned.
God of War trilogy. Remake? I was gonna say I have that on PS3.
What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby.
I'm back,
and I'm
baby.
thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Woo! Yeah, man, I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support. And we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go.
Why are you still here?
Go!
Before I was a father,
Oh.
Before I was a god, I was a Spartan.
Oh!
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta.
Side
Fear is a
scroller.
reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
The legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
That's really cool.
Heroes, be ready for Sparta!
This is only the beginning.
Recap. No horizon for me. Yeah, I got honestly, Master Collection Volume 2 makes up for it. And then I'm very interested in the new Silent Hill. The fact that it's first person is wild. Yeah, Konami got me. If nobody got me, I know Konami got me. Let me see if they have the PlayStation. Let me see if they have the Silent Hill Direct firing up, right? Silent Hill transmission. Oh, it is starting. In 35 minutes. Allegedly. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Metal Gear Rising isn't in Volume 2, but honestly, like, finally getting 4 on modern consoles and getting to play Peace Walker online with a hopefully very active community both make me really excited. and everyone's getting Ghost Babel. I already have Ghost Babel. I bought Ghost Babel and I streamed Ghost Babel, but now everyone else can play it too. You're reaping the rewards of my curse. No Bloodborne. Yeah, no Bloodborne. Yeah, Konami was goated. There were like a lot of stuff looked really interesting and pretty cool, but Konami was so unbelievably goated that it was almost unfair in comparison. Oh yeah, and there were no portable ops. Everybody's gonna learn about Jimmy the Wizard. I don't know where I'll play Peace Walker. I guess it depends on if there's cross save or cross play. Because I'm trying to think. Yeah, New Castlevania. Yeah, because, like, I'm trying to think. I assume there's no cross saves for Master Collection Volume 1. I'll Google it. I'll Google. Metal Gear Master Collection Volume 1 cross save. No cross save in Volume 1. But, like, Peace Walker being online, I don't know. Because if they do Peace Walker, I wonder if it'll be tied. Is there any, like, kind of Konami account for any of their currently online stuff? I don't think I had something. I don't think there's anything like that for MGS5, right? I don't think there was, like, a Konami account. It's tied to my PlayStation profile. I think. So if they don't have an account system, there's probably not going to be cross save, but that doesn't mean there won't be cross play. So if there's no cross save, I might get it on Switch. So that, well, I might get it on to play Peace Walker on Switch. Because that was the nice thing about playing Peace Walker HD, is that I played it, I streamed it from PS3, but then I would transfer my save data onto my Vita, and I would play missions and grind on my Vita on the go. And then when it was time to stream again, I would transfer my data back to the PS3. So that was nice. So if there isn't a way to do cross save, I'll probably get a Switch version of the game for Peace Walker. That I guess is if there's cross play. Because I wouldn't think that would be like a common choice for a platform for people play Peace Walker. If there's no crossplay, I'll probably do like a poll or something and just be like, where are you planning to get Master Collection Volume 2? And I'll get whatever gets the most votes. Getting ahead of myself. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2. Peace. I can't spell. Walker crossplay. I am assuming there's going to be no information about this yet. Yeah, obviously no information. But what's best for you? I would probably easiest to grind on the Switch, but I could do almost any console, honestly, because for PS5 I can use my PlayStation Portal to play it in bed. Not that I can't play my PS5 in bed, but like it lets me use my PS5 while watching something on my Xbox. Like, it lets me use my PS5 handheld, basically. So I could grind there. And then if PC was the most popular, I could use it. I could probably use my Steam Deck for the PC version. So I honestly will probably be able to grind it on any console except for the Xbox, which I don't think would be the most popular system anyway. So I'm honestly pretty, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I would just be, I would be more interested in, because if there's crossplay, I can pretty much do whatever I want. If there's not crossplay, then then I'll probably go with wherever the people go. I'm a moose of the people. Yeah, I didn't keep up with it because I was just like, I got other things going on and this doesn't seem very good. Didn't Microsoft try to put out kind of their own response to the PlayStation Portal for the Xbox, and it was just like ass? Praying it does have crossplay at least for PlayStation and PC. Yeah, that would be nice. But yeah, I'll probably honestly get whatever everyone says they're gonna get. And then for MGS4, I'll get a PS5 copy. It was based putting out a crappy handheld portable. I forgot what it was even called. I just remember everyone said it was terrible, and I was like, whoa, okay. Guess I won't look into it more. Xbox portable. Yeah, the ROG Xbox Ally. Everyone said it was horrendous. It is $1,000 on BestBuy.com. Hello? Are we fucking sure? My Steam Deck wasn't even that. It's $1,000 on Best Buy. Wait, what's the difference? There's two different versions. This one is... must be like memory difference. This one is... let me see the deets. Good grief, Best Buy. This one is, storage. 512 gigabytes. And then the $1,000 one is 1 terabyte. Okay. Yeah, the 1 terabyte boy is $1,000. Like, calm down. This is crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to be able to play my Xbox handheld like I can do with my PS5 with the Portal, especially when I'm like at Moose Parents' house or whatever. But I don't want to play it $1,000 bad. I think the other thing too is like, I feel like most of the Xbox games that I would want to play handheld have cross save with a Switch version of their game. Like Witcher 3, I play on Xbox, but the Switch version of Witcher 3, it has cross save with the Xbox version, and so I just save it, upload my save to the cloud, and I pick it up on Switch and I play it handheld, and then I swap back, and it's pretty seamless. So like I paid like $19 for my Switch version of Witcher 3. So if it's $19 versus $1,000 for a pretty similar experience, you should be able to do that with your Steam Deck. Do what with my Steam Deck? Cross saves? Well, I guess. Yeah, I guess there are a lot, especially for like Game Pass games. There's a lot of PC versions of Game Pass games that you can use your Xbox saves on. But I'm gonna be so real with you. You guys are way smarter than me about the Steam Deck. I like... I know how to find Steam games and download Steam games and install Steam games, and sometimes I can even figure out how to get a community controller layout for Steam games on the Steam Deck. However, when it comes to installing anything that is not Steam-based, I fall apart. Like, I was talking about how I wish I could play some of my GOG games handheld, and one of my friends was like, oh, that's so easy, and sent me this thing about how to install GOG Galaxy on your Steam Deck, and it was like immediately so overwhelming to me, and I was like, don't worry about it. I was like, I'm good. I didn't want to play it that bad. My IQ is not high enough for this. I think the craziest I got with my Steam Deck was some of the Final Fantasy XI installation stuff I was doing, but even then I was like, I don't know, I was fairly basic about it. Oh yeah, it was like a whole guide. It was like, play GOG Galaxy on Steam Deck. Fake Humble Bundle fan, so true. Yeah. Full GOG Galaxy launcher functionality. How to get GOG Galaxy working on Steam Deck. And it like shows you, and immediately it's like the scariest image I've ever seen. This dude has like the GPU percentages and like different CPU things up on his screen, and it scares me too much. I can't even look directly at these images. Get the installer.exe onto the Steam Deck. Okay, draw the rest of the owl. You know? Like, that's step one. Step one is get the installer onto the Steam Deck, and for me, that's draw the rest of the owl. I don't know how to do that. Get Steam to start the .exe in a Proton environment. What the fuck do any of those words mean? Whenever we're talking about like new game releases or whatever, and someone's like, I got this build of this game running on the Steam Deck. I'm like, okay, buddy. We got a genius in the house. I get it. Getting the GOG stuff running on Linux scares me. Oh my god. It is Linux, isn't it? I always forget that. Steam Deck is really user-friendly for controller mapping. Yeah. That part's honestly not that bad. I just am like, I don't know. I don't have the required brain capacity. Let me read it again for you. Get the installer.exe onto the Steam Deck. Get Steam to start the .exe in a Proton environment. See, that's where my brain crashes into a wall entirely. I don't know how to get Steam to start an exe, and I don't know what a Proton environment is. I'm not gonna pretend to know. See, back in my day, you got a CD-ROM. You had a CD-ROM. You threw a CD-ROM into the tray and you closed that shit. And sometimes it started up automatically, and then sometimes you had to click on it in your My Computer, and then it would start up, and then you could click install, and then that was usually how it worked. And then sometimes you had to make sure the disk was in the drive in order to run it, and other times you didn't have to do that. Getting your Steam Deck to start was hard. I can't tell whether you're making fun of me or not. That could just as easily be Maple, you're so right, or Maple, you're a fucking idiot. I'm gonna run and grab a drink really quick before the transmission starts. My boss was asking me about some equipment at work the other day, and he was like, oh yeah, we have this thing, and it's not that old, blah, 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 blah. And I pulled it out, and I was looking at it, and I was like, are you sure this isn't that old? And he was like, yeah, I don't think it's that old. And I showed him the back of the box, and it was like, included CD-ROM. CD-ROM with a software installer to help you use the equipment. And he was like, okay, it might be old. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink really. I didn't have any time to grab a drink when I came in because I literally sprinted here from my car. So I'm so thirsty. One second. I checked in on Syrup, and she was so cute. And she was being so grumpy. It was the most, Mommy, you came home. And then you sprinted past me to go talk to the ghosts. You can't do this to me. But she'll get her snuggles. She'll get her snuggles after the transmission. She'll get her snuggles after the transmission, and then all day tomorrow. And then all day the next day. And then all day the next day. Oh, there you go. That's the stuff. Oh, hydration, so needed. Still riding that high of Kenna too. I need to play the first one. I own it. I bought it on PS5 because I thought it looked really cool. And I haven't played it yet, and I'd really like to. I did run out of work early. I'm feeling a little bit guilty. But I also got to see MGS. The fuck are you talking about, boss? I was like... So basically, I had a meeting at the end of the day, originally. And then I was like, can we move this? I have an appointment. And so it got moved, and then everyone kept trying to schedule more stuff. So I had meetings from 10:30 a.m. until 4, which is when I had to leave work to make it home in time to stream this. And so I had like a little bit of time for lunch, but that was it. And other than that, it was back-to-back meetings, and I also had other work that I had to finish. And so people saw my schedule, and they're like, Maple, like, I really need to meet with you on this thing. When you don't have any time, can I take that slot that you have blocked out at the end of the day? And I was like, no, I have an appointment. But then I felt kind of bad because, like, things were so busy. Things were so busy, and so many people needed to review things with me and, like, get my okay on stuff, and I was just like, I just really want to go home and watch the state of play. So I did, but then, like, pretty much when I was walking out to the car, I was like, oh, I'm such an asshole. I'm such an asshole. Things are so busy right now. I shouldn't bail early. And so but I still came home, obviously, but I'm feeling a little bad about it. So I'm like, I'm checking my work Zooms right now, make sure nothing blew up in my absence. I know it's only an hour, technically, even though I always stay late. I always stay till like 6. Oh, it's gonna be on the original Switch, too. That's cool. Oh, it's got PS2 and launch PS3 platformer vibes. Those are some of my favorite vibes. Mummy, I will illuminate the voice so we snuggle more. You said you're high level but constant meetings. Yeah. I'm director level. I'm director level who's been with the company for 10 years. So they can deal without you for an hour. I don't know if they can. It was crazy today. And then people kept asking. They're like, they would come up and they'd be like, Mabel, can I steal you for like 1 second? And I was like, I'm literally running between meetings right now. But now I have a bunch of meetings tomorrow and Monday to make up for it. Well, that was one of the things that there was a surprise meeting tomorrow, and I was like, we need to get our ducks in a row before this meeting tomorrow. So I did actually stay a little. It was like 5 minutes longer than I meant to make sure I was buttoned up for that. But my boss is asking me questions, or I'm like, what are you talking about? I think I used record. Yeah, it should. Are you having problems with it? Sometimes when my boss goes to offsite meetings, instead of taking notes, he records them. And so I gave him my Blue Yeti to use to record one of his last meetings because it has omnidirectional settings. And he's like, does that mic I used to record that thing still work? And I'm like, it should. Like, why are you asking me? I haven't touched it. Did you break it? Oh boy. Bro. He literally has to go to Canada next week for a meeting, and he wants to use the mic for it, and I don't even think I'm gonna see him in person before that meeting. So I'm like, if you broke my fucking Yeti, that's a you problem. Because I ain't driving to your house to test it. You live in civilization, bucko. Remember the one numbnuts you told us about who thought he could do your job better than you? Yeah, he left. He left and he got replaced, and I love his replacement actually. She's the best. She loves the Fallout show, so she's always asking me questions about the game. She's like, "Is this a thing in the game?" She's great. It's one of like the biggest upgrades for me. I'm like this guy who was always being kind of rude to me and mean to me, versus this nice girl who's always asking me like fangirly Fallout questions. There is no comparison. No comparison. Yeah, he does have kids. I bet they could figure it out. Don't ask me nothing. Oh, somebody shouted me out for doing something good. Have you guys seen Graham? The Australian crash test guy? If you Google, I think if you Google like Graham Australia, it should pop up. Yeah, he most certainly does. Yeah, if you Google search Graham, like Graham Australia, this is, so like in Australia, they had a doctor design what a human being would have to look like to not be affected by like a car accident. And they created this like wretched homunculus. And for some reason, it's become a meme at work. Like, one guy brought up Graham one time, and people keep posting pictures of him in various Zoom channels. And my counterpart, like, hates him. She's like, I can't look directly at Graham. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. And so we, like, went for a while in one of the channels like not posting pictures of Graham, and then all of a sudden my boss started posting pictures of him earlier. And everyone started typing unsubscribe. And my coworker, my counterpart who can't even look at him, I was like, bro, this channel was safe for her to use for like 5 minutes, and then you came in here. She just posted a sobbing gif. Like my work is like really frustrating a lot of the time, but then I feel like there's also like enough idiots there that it can be fun. Wait, I'll post a picture of Graham in the Discord. He's wretched. He's truly wretched. I don't even know how he came out. Someone was just like, y'all heard of Graham? He's become just like this. He's become like the Office Rickroll. Like when you don't want to... If everyone's having too good of a time, somebody posts Graham. Somebody photoshopped him sitting next to their grandma. Oh, it's gonna start! Are you excited for God of War trilogy? Yeah, I've never played the original trilogy. I played the first God of War remake. I haven't played Ragnarok yet. I really want to. But I've always wanted to play the originals, and I actually have the PS3 collection. I have the PS3 collection. And so I've always wanted to play it. But now that they're just fully remaking the trilogy, I'm like, okay, I'll wait. Posting him in the Discord to scare her off if she snuck into the community is so true. Yeah, I had a lot of friends who were big God of War fans. Like the OG trilogy. So I always wanted to engage. I loved the God of War remake. I've heard that Ragnarok, like, you either love it or you're like, ugh. And I think some of what I heard was, that, what the heck is that, Graham? See? But what was I saying before I saw the reaction to Graham? Oh yeah, I've heard that some people feel like Ragnarok was like almost like too long. Like that the first God of War was kind of the perfect length and amount of game, and then Ragnarok was more bloated, I guess. That's the biggest, like everyone, I've heard a lot of people also love it a lot, but that's the biggest criticism I've heard. So I'm interested to see how I'll like it. Oh. The countdown to the countdown, let's go! Ragnarok's pacing and scope was a bit off. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. Yeah, like, I've heard a lot of people be like, it's just slightly off. Like, it's the first game and more, but then, like, there's a little, like, tweak that doesn't feel right to it. Which is interesting. Like, I'm still really excited. I'm still really excited to play it. I played the first one. Did I play that like this summer? the characters would not shut up and giving you hints. I feel like that happened a little bit in the first game. Like sometimes I would show up and I would be like, oh nice, a puzzle, and then immediately Boy would be like, you should try lighting the lanterns, and I was like, shut up! But yeah, I had a really good time. I think it was this summer. Might have been like early in the summer I was playing God of War. And yeah, I had a really good time with it. Atreus is the ultimate backseater. Yes. I had a really good time with it. There was more stuff I wanted to do. I did a lot of the optional stuff. So I did all the like quests that you could do. I think I almost found all of those like murals that you could find that tells kind of the story. I did most of the Valkyries. Except I didn't do the Valkyrie that's on top of the like challenge tower in hell. Well, it's not hell. It's the fiery place. There's a Valkyrie that's like at the top of the challenge place and the fiery place. I didn't do her. I did a lot of the roguelite section where you like go through and collect stuff and then get back to the entrance and trade it in for buffs. I did quite a bit of that. But I don't think I think there was a couple more things that I could have unlocked there. The game's composer, Bear McCreary, plays a character in the game that looks a lot like him. Well, that's cool. Do we think we're gonna have some sort of surprise announcement? I'm not sure. Because, I mean, I assume they're gonna be talking about Townfall. But, I mean, it would be cool if we get, like, an extra little smidge of something. Because I feel like usually they have a couple things when they do these transmissions. At least the past few transmissions, I think they've had a couple things to show. Yeah, so I could probably do a few more of the, like, yeah, the Mist Maze stuff. I didn't get all of Odin's crows. That was one thing. Where you have to, like, throw the axe at them to make them go poof. I didn't get all of them. I did, like, quite a bit of side stuff. Croden. I did quite a bit of side stuff, but yeah, there's just a few things I didn't get around to. But it was really fun. I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed God of War. So I will play Ragnarok. And I will play these remakes. But maybe once I'm done with, like, Witcher 3. I feel like Witcher 3 is my biggest focus right now, and it's just so freaking big. I love Brock and Sindri. I love them. They're shadow dropping the one remake. I am delusional but hopeful. Yeah, Witcher 3 I'm really enjoying a lot, and I keep kind of bouncing around between the Xbox and Switcher. But that's the thing with games like that, is I like doing everything, and as I level up I'm like, okay, well, I leveled up, now what quest can I do? So I feel like I'm on this kind of constant grind of like, oh, that quest leveled me up, okay, what new quests can I do? And then I do all the new quests and Witcher contracts and treasure hunts that are within my new level range, and then I level up again, and then I go back to my quest list. I'm like, okay, what can I do now? So I feel like I almost never make progress on the main story. But I'm still having such a good time that I'm like, and so it's a little bit to the point where I'm like, what's going on in the main story again? But it's fun. And I think my biggest complaint with The Witcher 3, which is gonna sound like shut up Maple content, but I think my biggest issue is that I'm a witcher, right? And so it's my job to investigate monsters and paranormal happenings and deduce what sort of monster I'm dealing with and then go take it out. Which you do. Like, that's the main crux of the Witcher contracts. The issue for me is that you pull one of the contracts off the board and you read it, and Geralt goes and talks to somebody, and then you go to the scene where stuff happened and you use your Witcher senses to investigate, and you get a bunch of evidence, and then Geralt's like, it's a werewolf, it has to be. And that's like, okay, I gotta go fight the werewolf now. And it's a little bit of that Atreus backseating thing. I'm like, Geralt, shut the fuck up. Like, I am you. I want to look at the evidence, and I want to look at my bestiary and deduce for myself that it is a werewolf. Because the whole point is when you learn it's a werewolf, then you can use the right oils on your sword, and you can equip the right bombs, and you know what spells will be most effective against them and whatever. I want to solve the mystery for myself as to what monster I'm dealing with, and then because it gives it more stakes, right? Because if you are like, okay, I think this is a werewolf, and then you use the right oil for a werewolf and you equip the right bombs for a werewolf, and then it turns out that it's an elemental instead and you fucked up, then the stakes are higher. Like, you use the wrong items and you prepared incorrectly for the fight. But I think that that's cooler, because it's like, that's what being a witcher is preparing correctly for the fight and going in full tilt. You want monster phasmophobia? Kind of. Like, I think that that's kind of what being a witcher is. I think being a witcher is ultimately playing monster phasmophobia and then having to use the right items to get rid of the monster. And I think that if you're a shitty witcher and you can't deduce what the monster is from the evidence, then you get your ass beat. I just think that makes for like a more realistic Witcher experience. Isn't that kind of Monhun just more extreme? I guess, but like, I just think it's cooler. I think it's cooler than Geralt being like, it's a werewolf, and then every single time it is in fact a werewolf, and like, okay, you knew what oil and bomb to use, when it would have been more interesting for you to figure it out for yourself. Because they give you all the info. Like, the bestiary has a lot of information in it. And so I've had times where I was investigating the scene and I was like, oh, this matches up with this bestiary entry. Oh yeah, this does too. Okay, I think that it's one of these things. And then Geralt immediately confirms my suspicions, but it would have been cooler if I could have figured it out, you know? A Witcher is a master of Gwent. I'm surprised there isn't a toggle for that. Well, that's all I want, honestly. Like, if they put it in the next game, but they had it toggleable, like puzzle difficulty or whatever, like in a Silent Hill, a puzzle difficulty, but be like investigation difficulty, and I could bump it to hard, I'd be so happy. You want to Obra Dinn this drowner? Kind of. Tokyo. As soon as I heard the music, I was freaking out.
皆さんこんにちは。サイレントヒルトランスミッションへようこそ。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサー岡本元井です。2022年の発表以来、長い間お待たせしましたが、本日は待望のタイトルサイレントヒルタウンフォールのニュースや情報をついに皆さんにお届けできることを嬉しく思います。本日ソニーのステートオブプレイでトレーラーを公開し、プレイステーション5、Steam、エピックゲームズにてウィッシュリスト登録を開始しました。皆様ぜひご登録よろしくお願いいたします。 さらにこの配信独占の最新情報もご用意しています。まずは本プロジェクトのパートナーをご紹介しましょう。アナプルナインタラクティブのインタラクティブ&ニューメディア部門プレジデントヘクター・サンチェスさんとゲーム部門責任者のリアン・ルームさん、そしてスクリーンバーンのライター兼ディレクターのジョン・マッケランさんをお迎えしています。皆さん本日はようこそいらしてくださいました。
Thank you, Okamoto-san. At Annapurna, we're always looking to push the boundaries of storytelling, and we couldn't be more excited and honored to have the opportunity to work with you and the entire team at Konami to co-publish Silent Hill Townfall. Annapurna Interactive is a publisher that not only looks for great stories to tell, but also great teams to tell those stories. And we're so pleased to partner with the very special development team that created Silent Hill Townfall, John, and the entire team at Screenburn Interactive.
And this project came about because the team at Annapurna and the team at Screenburn are really passionate about Silent Hill. We're very excited about the unique stories that we're able to tell in this amazing franchise. It's also important to us at Annapurna that the developers we partner with really love the IP that they're working on, and that's exactly what we have with Screenburn.
Yeah, as a fan of the series ever since the release of the first game, it's a real pleasure and an honour to be here today to talk about Townfall.
I love that all three people have different accents.
The entire development team and I are so excited to finally be able to share a first look after so many years of development out of sight.
皆さんありがとうございます。
Silent Hill is worldwide, Mr. Worldwide.
それではまず本日公開されたサイレントヒルタウンホールのリビールトレーラーを振り返りましょ
う。Mr. Worldwide.
Simon, listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever.
I thought this was gonna be Silent Hill for the Room remake. Honestly, with this line.
I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
Also, this is a cool fake out, the, what was it, Saint something? But it looks like it's gonna say Silent Hill.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different. I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Yeah, I'm interested in this first-person perspective.
う。前回のティザートレーラーから続く形でついにあのポケットテレビの持ち主が明らかになりました。このトレーラーはタウンフォールの本質、そしてサイレントヒルらしさをしっかりと捉えています。
And we can see from the trailer that debuted today that Townfall clearly embodies the DNA of the Silent Hill franchise. It also has quite a unique take, which we know has been really important to the team at Screenburn. And part of that uniqueness comes from their own identity, their perspectives, their history, and their style. So John, we'd love viewers to learn more about Screenburn and your team's history and the work you've done on Silent Hill Townfall.
Absolutely. Our main objectives were to make a game that could feel specific to the team who made it.
to bring something new to the series in terms of setting, and to really think about what Silent Hill, both in concept and gameplay, could look like through a Screenburn lens.
Yeah, and it's this lens that appealed to us so much when we started working with you and Screenburn, many years ago. And we knew that with Annapurna's partnership with Konami helping to guide the project, that the three teams together could produce something original, exciting for the fans, and show Silent Hill in a way that hadn't been seen before.
皆様、情熱あるメッセージ、本当にありがとうございます。サイレントヒルの伝統を受け継ぎつつも、新しいチームごとに世界観やテーマ、美学がどのように解釈されるかを示すことはとても重要です。ここでスクリーン版インタラクティブと本作を形作る人々の姿をご覧いただきましょう。
Scottish Hill?
We've got our previous games that we worked on over the years. So Super Arclight was our first title that we released back in 2016. Stories Untold, 2017. Observation, 2019.
Oh, Stories Untold!
Silent Hill soon.
That's them!
Our little collection of Silent Hill games. The thought that we're going to be slotted in at the end there, it is a genuine honor to work with the franchise and to contribute to it.
I started Observation and it was
After we
really
shipped Observation,
interesting, actually.
we were kind of like figuring out what we were going to do next. And then we got this call from Annapurna to ask us what we would do with Silent Hill. That froze us in our tracks. It's not an opportunity we ever thought we'd get, but it's one we knew we all wanted right away. We pulled together a pitch of what we felt would be a really cool, unique
Stories Untold had some good
We
scares.
brought it to Konami and we were delighted that they loved the idea. It was like, this is exactly what we need. This is what we want to do and we want you to go for it. And so to have their trust in us, both Annapurna and Konami, is a huge honor.
Maybe I should go finish Observation finally. I stopped. I think I was like halfway through maybe. It was good though.
So yeah, this is where Graham lives and where design lives.
My name's Graham McKellen. I'm the lead game designer. John is my brother, so we've known each other for a while. We have a lot of the same experiences, films that we watched when we grew up, games that we played. That allows us to work really well together when it comes to finding the synergy between narrative and game design. Very early, we agreed that we wanted to present this game in first person. And first person is, you have a more limited field of view.
Yeah.
There's things happening off screen which you're not always aware of. And, as we know in horror, what happens off screen is sometimes more scarier than what happens right in front of you. How we use the perspective to induce the horror, anxiety, and fear, but then at the same time trying to find the balance to that, which is what can we give the player?
One of the first things we set out to do was like, what can we do with the radio that's not been done before? What can we do that kind of gives it a new function, a new aesthetic, but it feels Silent Hill, the analog tech that's kind of been my visual calling card.
Yeah.
Most of the things we've done, like even in our previous games, has been as close to real life technology as we can get. This is a very small handheld TV, but kind of inspired the CRTV.
The CRTV is, our take on the classic radio. We knew we wanted to have the player bring it up and actually use it. So we were really keen on having the player tune with the CRTV, actually go through the frequencies, discover narrative content, but also being able to use it as a tool to see where enemies were.
That's cool.
So yeah, we teach the peek mechanic, which gives the player a little bit extra mobility around where the camera can be. So you can peek up and to the side, to see around corners or over walls.
I keep doing this as I lean.
And it's really important for the first person perspective, giving the player that extra control over the camera.
For a long time, this game we felt might just be Northern Europe, and not lock it down to Scotland. There was a drive to create something that felt authentic to us, and it kind of felt natural to kind of bring it home.
When John first showed me the game and I saw this sort of a very obviously Silent Hill, misty, foggy environment, that felt like a walk to school when I was growing up. Because, you know, I've grown up in towns like this, in a small fishing town that's kind of similar to St. Amelia. It's a beautifully epic, grey, drizzly environment, and we're bringing that to the game.
It just feels so real.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going through it in first person, you kind of feel like you're there. It's so detailed, every single thing, and it's all connected to the story.
A very personal story, I know for John as well.
I would have been about 17 or 18 when the first game came out, and I was really ill, high fever, all this kind of stuff. I know I finished it, but the experience I have was like a fever dream, because it literally was.
He's so real for this!
It again, because I kind of don't want to know whether what happened that night was real or not.
Me with Silent Hill 3.
And I think now that we're actually responsible for it, and we're actually kind of pulling the rest of the team in, and now we're looking forward to bringing the fans into that fever dream too.
The Maple classic.
スクリーンバーンのチームの皆さん、ありがとうございました。自分たちの仕事だけでなく、サイレントヒルの歴史や意味に強い情熱を持つ開発者の姿を目にするのはとても刺激的ですね。各チームがそれぞれのビジョンをサイレントヒルに持ち込み、新しい体験をどのように形作ったのかがよくわかります。さて、公開されたばかりのトレーラーについて語るべきことがたくさんあります。最も注目すべきは本作が一人称視点である点でしょう。過去作にも一人称要素はあるものの、10時間を超える長編作品としてこの方式を採用したのはタウンフォールがシリーズ史上初めてです。この視点の変化によりプレイヤーはサイレントヒルの恐怖を新たなレンズを通して目撃することになります。恐怖がプレイヤーのすぐそばに迫るだけでなく、スクリーンバーンが考案した新しい戦闘、回避、謎解きのメカニクスとも見事に調和します。
Absolutely. Every feature of the game has been designed with this perspective in mind, but always making sure that while we see the world in this new way, the experience still feels distinctly Silent Hill.
We're so back.
A big part of that experience is centered around enemies and how our protagonist Simon will encounter them. Familiar tools from the world of Silent Hill are all available, planks of wood, pipes, and ranged weapons like the pistol, but the ability to sneak, hide, and evade brings a new element of choice to the combat, where resorting to violence isn't the only option. In fact, with the aid of the pocket television, known as the CRTV in the game, evasion is every bit as useful a survival technique as facing enemies head-on. Players are encouraged to experiment and find a playstyle that suits them while being mindful of the resources and the opportunities that surround them.
わかりやすい例が覗き込みですよね。サイモンは物体や壁の上からあるいは周りから慎重に身を乗り出して敵の様子を確認でき、発見される可能性を下げることができます。この要素は遭遇前の慎重さが生かされるだけでなく、見た目、手触りの面でとても映画的な表現になっています。
Indeed. That additional level of fine control provided to the player works especially well in first person, and it allows players to cautiously assess an encounter before they make a decision to evade or charge in. In first person, features like the peek or the CRTV become more immersive, rendering details up close in the character's hands and all in a tactile and physical way rather than using on-screen HUD elements. These features really shine in first person, and as the game progresses, players will be challenged in many different ways. Using the right technique at the right time is vital for Simon's survival.
ジョンさん、次は新主人公サイモン・オーデルに目を向けてみましょう。シリーズのキャラクターは皆心に重いものを抱えていますが、サイモンも例外ではありません。彼は多層的で不安定、そして非常に人間的です。トレーラー冒頭で主人公であるサイモンが今回舞台となる町セントアメリアに縁があることが示唆され、彼の困難な旅が始まります。ジョンさん、彼が島へ向かう事情、そしてプレイヤーが踏み入れる物語について視聴者の皆様に特別に教えてもらえますか？
Well, I knew when beginning to write the game that fans would have certain expectations about the worlds, characters, and the themes that permeate the series. I wanted to both lean into those expectations in some ways and subvert them in others. Guilt is a strong theme throughout Silent Hill's many stories, and I wanted to dive deeper into the various different ways that guilt can manifest, where it comes from, what it can do to people, and how, if you can, come to accept or resolve it. So while those narrative themes are distinctly Silent Hill, we're looking at and interpreting those themes in a very different way.
ゲームの冒頭、サイモンは物事を終わらせてほしい、それが正しいことだと告げる謎の電話を受け取ります。トレーラーで見た通り、彼は島に到着しますが、この段階ではどうやって来たのか不明であり、サイモン自身も向かう先が分かっていないように見えます。
Well, a core component of our team's narrative style that has been present in all of our previous games is mystery. Simon's journey through the town is layered with nuance and questions where players will gradually uncover both small details and big reveals, and they'll be kept guessing throughout. There are other characters to meet along the way too, and understanding Simon's connection to them is key to the narrative. Some mysteries will pay off as the game progresses, and some will deepen further, inviting players to dive deep into the world and the details spread around the town.
サイモンの旅がどのようなものになるのか楽しみにしていただければと思います。さて次はタウンフォールの舞台となる街セントアメリアについてご紹介しましょう。サイレントヒルのキャラクターを街と切り離すことはできません。世界は彼らを映し出し、試し、変えていきます。サイモンの旅を理解するには彼が身を置く街を理解する必要があります。それではセントアメリアのインスピレーションとなったスコットランドの実際の場所を見てみましょう。
Going to Scotland, baby.
So we're going to go to the east coast of Scotland. We've referenced a lot in the game. Graham and I have been many times over the years. We took Paul up when he joined the team. And I think this is Linda's first time.
It is, yeah.
So you're going to get a bit of a shock when you're in St. Amelia.
As a QA lead, I think I have played probably 3,000 hours of this game, but I've actually never explored those real towns, so I'm excited to see it.
It's the smell and the wind and the sound of the place, all of that together is what you're trying to recreate. You're not just trying to recreate the visuals, you're trying to recreate the vibe. And there's no better way of doing it than spending time there.
It's really important to not live your life behind a lens and just absorb the place when you're there. So I suppose it's always important for artists to get out and see the place that they're supposed to be making.
Graham and I were chasing fog while I dragged Graham out with me. I was like, I need someone in front of the camera when I take these images. Fog was so dense that when we came out here, we got to like this spot, and from here we couldn't see the coast anymore, and we couldn't tell which direction the coast was in, and we immediately felt like in danger. And we ended up with this shot here.
Oh!
The atmosphere is like blue and light. The sun was going down. Everything from that moment was when we kind of realized how this game was going to begin. We have this fog that rolls in on the east coast of Scotland called a har. I got pretty obsessed chasing the har. You know, I wasn't painting images, I wasn't like trying to like imagine what the fog would look like. I could go to a town that looks like St. Amelia and find a fog that looks like Silent Hill and come back and show the team, here's what the game needs to look like. You know, and I would drag other people on my trips with me and be like, you gotta come too. And they're like, really? It's 4 a.m. So that when we come back to the studio, we can try and recreate what we felt, not just what we saw.
These photos are so cool!
This was like the first beautiful corner that we did. And then as we get around this corner, yeah, it's literally the same.
Oh my god!
Yep.
This is so cool.
Yep.
Don't we have that in the game? The seaweed.
This was the first pier I think we came to. And we walked along a bunch of other piers as well, just to kind of see the differences and, yeah, the kind of shapes that they make and how they're used, that kind of thing, you know. So this is it. This is very similar to our St. Amelia pier.
So we're in St. Monans. This is the harbour town and was the first place that we built for the game.
When I started to write the story about what this town was, what happened to this town, the isolation was a big factor. There's like an existential dread that comes with that. Silent Hill has always had a sense of like not being able to leave the town and face why you're there. That isolation isn't just for the protagonist, but also for the town. It's like they've got to do what they got to do. You just have to get on with it, and you have to solve the problem. There's no running away.
It's surreal. I think it's because a lot of stuff are so similar to in-game, even like the slanted walls, the colors. Wherever the benches are placed is exactly the same as in-game.
These alleyways kind of snake through the entire town. They're really fun to walk up and down in real life, but when you've got a monster chasing you, it's just not a nice place to be.
Coming up there, this is one of the slopes that when I first came here, I was like looking at all the textures. And luckily Unreal allows us with Nanite to just sort of layer on loads of meshes and textures on top of each other. I don't know what this is. Bits of like rag and tarpaulin, like the glove, for instance, there. It's just like layers upon layers upon layers of life and history. You're mimicking several hundred years worth of life. That's what we aim to do. And a lot of the time, the player will just sort of walk around and absorb it, and they won't know why it feels like a real place, but the effort that we've put in will make them feel like it's a real place, and it will give them that sense of history, and yeah.
Looks so cool.
It's a big moment for us, definitely. For me personally, for the team, you know, we're all big fans. I think that's an understatement to say big fans. You know, we're obsessed. To be trusted with a franchise like this, it's an honor, and you know, we want to make sure we ace it. So we're giving it our all to create something that's really new and really unique.
I'm so excited now.
センターメディアのインスピレーションや再現方法について貴重なお話をありがとうございました。細部へのこだわりが新しい世界観をリアルに感じさせています。こうした丁寧な作り込みはシリーズならではの大切な魅力です。最後にタウンホールの規模や構成についてお話ししましょう。
For sure. And while Annapurna has been primarily known over the last decade for independent games from smaller teams, Townfall is no small game. In fact, it's among some of the biggest games that we've ever published.
And while Screenburn is a relatively small development studio at about 30 people, they have been afforded the development time to really realise their creative vision for Townfall. And as a result, Townfall is a full-length, high-quality game that we can all present with confidence following Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 2.
スクリーンバーン、アナプルナ、コナミの3社が手を組み作り上げたサイレントヒルのエッセンスをしっかり取り入れたタイトルとなっています。今年皆さんにサイレントヒルタウンホールを実際にプレイしてもらえることを非常に楽しみにしています。本日のサイレントヒルトランスミッションはこちらで終了となります。最後に視聴者の皆さんへ向けて一言ずつメッセージをお願いします。
We're so thankful for your patience, and we can't wait to show you more of what we have in store for you in Townfall. We see this project not only as our biggest and most ambitious game yet, but as a love letter to the series that inspired many of the team, myself included, to become game developers in the first place. It's truly an honour to be given this opportunity to contribute to the series, and on behalf of the team at Screenburn, thank you for your support and your encouragement over the years.
We've loved working with the entire team at Screenburn and are very proud of the game they've created. Our goal at Annapurna is to support our developers so they can focus on making the best possible game. It's been amazing to see Townfall come to life throughout development. Thank you to Screenburn for their partnership, and thank you to Konami for trusting us with the Silent Hill franchise.
Silent Hill Townfall is a labor of love for everybody involved and a true collaboration across the three teams. From the amazing team in Scotland at Screenburn to the revered publisher Konami, not only in Japan but around the world, and ourselves, who are very humbled by the opportunity at Annapurna to co-publish a game for the first time with an existing franchise and bring our unique take to this historic franchise.
スクリーンバーン、アナプルナ、コナミの3社で長い時間をかけて作り上げてきた作品を発表することができて本当に良かったです。本日お見せした通り、非常に丁寧に作り上げていますので、皆様ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。 本日お届けしたサイレントヒルタウンホールはプレイステーション5と Steam、エピックゲームズにてウィッシュリスト登録受付中です。ぜひ登録をお願いいたします。またサイレントヒルトランスミッションでは今後も継続してサイレントヒルシリーズの情報を皆さんにお届けしてまいります。次回もどうぞお楽しみに。本日はご視聴いただき誠にありがとうございました。
I'm so excited. Banging. Whee! Finally a game set in Europe. UK simulator. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there weren't any additional, but I guess they're just all in, which is cool. I am very, very excited. Yeah, between that and getting Master Collection Volume 2 and I mean, I've still never played a Castlevania, but I'm excited for the Castlevania boys. Just good stuff all around, honestly. Right, I'm gonna try to not break this, and I'm gonna absolutely break it. Uh-oh, goodbye. There we go! Okay. Yeah, I thought it was honestly... Yeah, what a great day. I thought it was a banger. I got MGS4 on modern consoles. I got Piss Walker. I got Silent Hill. Need to rewatch DOA and Castlevania trailers when I'm home. Yeah, I've never played a DOA, but I feel like I should. We walk in the piss. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what console's gonna be the preferred console of the people. But honestly, banger announcements. I'm happy. I'm pleased as punch. There's a core fighter pack, so you can do it for free. Oh, interesting. No Horizon, unfortunately. I honestly thought, because they did announce Hunter's Gathering? They announced that like what, last week? I thought that they were announcing it then in order to like get it out of the way so that they could talk about the main game today, hopefully. But alas, I wonder if we're not going to hear about the main game until like Summer Game Fest, or if I'm coping. I'd like to believe it's not cope, but I could be coping. Cause yeah, Summer Game Fest is probably like 4 months, less than 4 months out now, I would say. No Bloodborne. But yeah, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for Horizon 3 at Summer Games Fest. What else? I mean, I have a lot of games like in the cooker now. I feel like I need to write out a list of all the stuff I'm excited about so that I can then try to manifest it at different events. But I think the next big, because we had the Xbox Developer Direct, and then we had the Nintendo Direct, last week? And now we had the State of Play, so I don't think we're due for any more big game stuff until Summer Game Fest. So we'll just have to spend the next like 4-ish months. Oh, partner showcase? Okay, maybe we'll get an actual Nintendo Direct before Summer Game Fest. Maybe. They usually do one in April, right? Now that I'm thinking about it. I feel like there's usually one in April. So maybe we'll get that. But then I think that's our only thing till Summer Game Fest. We just have to spend the next few months manifesting really hard. Final Moose stream of the week? Maybe. I've been thinking about Super Mario 64 constantly. Yeah, today was really, really crazy and really hard at work. And obviously I was in meetings for almost the entire day, so I have some actual work to finish up, which I'm gonna go do right now as I eat dinner. Jeez, no, if L is real. But tomorrow, I do have a bunch of meetings tomorrow as well, but I'm hopeful that I can finish the day up a little bit early. And I think I've already hit my hours for the week, so technically I should be able to do that. So if I can finish work early tomorrow, I might do a short Mario 64 Gorilla. I might do a short Mario 64 Gorilla if I can get off work early. So maybe a Mario 64 stream tomorrow. Hopefully. Cause yeah, I'm just really tired. I don't know why. I came home yesterday. What was yesterday? Wednesday? Yesterday I thought it was Thursday, so I was in the Discord ranting about later today at the state of play, and then I was like, what am I saying? But I got off of work yesterday, and I came home, and I had a little bit of work to finish, but I finished it pretty fast. And then I was like, oh, it's still pretty early. It was like 9. I was like, I'll snuggle Syrup. I'll lay down with Syrup and give her some much needed snuggles. And all of a sudden I was waking up to my alarm going off. And I was like, how did I fall asleep? How did I sleep the whole night? Why am I still so tired? And I was exhausted. And, yeah, I was just super tired today as well. So I don't know if I'm fighting off like an illness or something. Those 2 weeks of snow warped my sense of time. That's true as well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm fighting off something or what was going on. So I'm trying to get to bed on time the next few days. To try and undo whatever is being done to me. But yeah, if I can get off work early tomorrow so that I won't risk pushing dinner or bedtime back, I will do a little Mario tomorrow, because I just keep thinking about it. I keep remembering things. I'm like, oh yeah, aren't you supposed to be able to drain the moat outside the castle? Yeah, like I think I remember how to do that. I want to go check that out. And oh yeah, I think there was a star if you did this thing. So like I keep remembering things and I want to go check them. So yeah, so I want to play really bad. So maybe. But yeah, I definitely need to sleep. Cause not next week that I have to go to North Carolina, but it's the week after. And so I'm trying to make sure that I keep my health on top of things and that I don't let myself get sick, because that would be a disaster. That's one thing that's really weird, is I keep getting told, because we're like visiting a client site, and I keep getting told it's a drug free campus, Maple, so you can't bring any drugs there. And at first I was like, haha, yeah, it's so funny. Well, I'll leave my drugs at home. And then people keep saying it. And at this point, it's been said to me enough that I'm like, do you guys think I bring drugs? Like, when I go on site places? Like, what is happening? Do you guys think I'm just carrying drugs? Or do you guys think I even have drugs at home? Like, this is such a weird... This is such a strange thing to be hung up on about me, especially. You have 49 medics and 99 jet. They just keep bringing it up. They're like, Maple, it's a drug-free campus. And I'm like, okay. Maple, remember, it's a drug-free campus, so you can't bring any drugs. Okay, wasn't gonna. Maple, make sure that you don't have... I don't have drugs! They think you got that good kush out in the woods. You go to the Pizza Hut in the meth neighborhood one time. Maybe it was that. But yeah, that's the week after next, so I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I want to stay home and play video games. But next week we'll just play lots of Mario 64 to make up for it. All right. Well, I'm gonna go finish up my work and eat my dinner so I can go to bed early, so that hopefully I can finish work early, so that hopefully I can play Mario 64 tomorrow. The chain reaction. But yeah, good state of play, good Silent Hill transmission. I'm a happy moose, honestly. I won. Walter White voice, I won. I got MGS4 and Pisswalker, so I stay winning. Thanks for the manifest. Oh, and Ghost Babble! We're getting Ghost Babble! You're welcome. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Good manifesting day. And I hope you have a good rest of your night, or your morning, or your afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. And Otsu Moo.